So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reviewing the Dodge Challenger 392 SRT, 470 horsepower, 470 foot-pounds of torque, 52,000 miles, and all stock. It is definitely going to be a fun car. The only thing that's different about this car is that it has American racing wheels on it. So instead of having those ugly non-sticky 245s on it, we have 295s in the rear and 265s in the front. It definitely helped traction out a lot. Let me tell you though, lots of brake dust. That's what it takes though, right? You gotta stop these babies. Up front we have 4-piston Brembo brake calipers with slotted rotors. In the back we have 2-piston Brembo brake calipers with slotted rotors. So this thing stops on a dime. So under the hood of this thing we have 470 horsepower, 392 Hemi, 470 foot-pounds of torque. We're putting around 440. Roundabout to the wheels, 420. So it's a quick car. It's out of a 5-speed automatic transmission, not the 6-speed manual that a lot of them do come in. So this is a pretty rare car. Currently on the island, on Long Island is where I live, this is the only color combination on this car in this year. So this is a 2011, this is toxic orange in the 392 Hemi. Not even just the manual or the automatic, just the 392 with the toxic orange and the black racing stripes. It's a sick car, awesome car. It gets a lot of looks. It's great looking and it is fast and it is pretty loud. For a stock car back in 2011, it is a loud car. Now I'm going to show you around a little bit of the car so you guys can get a feel and get a look for it. It is a great car. I love the car and I hope you guys like it too. Enjoy. So like I said guys, under the hood of this bad boy we have an SRT 392 Hemi. It's completely stock exhaust, stock intake. Everything is completely stock on this thing. Tell you guys, I love the way this thing sounds, but it is just a little bit too quiet. For something this big, 470 horsepower and naturally aspirated 392, it is way too quiet for what it is. This exhaust needs to get straight piped, and I'm trying to convince them to do it so you guys can hear it, but we'll see what happens. Now that you guys know the car, now that you've seen it, heard it, let's take it for a little drive and I'll tell you what I don't like about it and what I really do like about it. Now, on to the video's purpose. Why, what, and how? Why do I like it or dislike it? What's special or what's wrong with the car? And how do you feel about it? Well, why do I really like this thing? Because 470 horsepower and 470 foot-pounds of torque. That's why. This car's awesome. I mean, just driving this thing, you know, you don't even have to drive it fast, you know, just cruising around, just driving normally, it's a blast, man. Like, it really is. It's a lot of fun. Like, it's a lot of fun to drive just because you know you have all that power underneath your foot and you don't have to use it all the time. You know, it's a lot of fun. It makes the car more exciting. Why don't I like it? Well, when we first got the car, 245 meaning the width of the tire on the rear. This thing was just a burnout machine. You thought the Hellcats were bad. I mean, at least at a 275. This thing had a 245. I mean, all the people who own Scat Packs know exactly what I'm talking about. The 245s they just don't cut it. Like, it's just, and it wasn't even like a good compound either. Like, it's a bad tire compound. Like, it does not hold anything. That's why I have 295s on the rear of this thing now. Another thing that I don't like is that I know in 2011 this interior was actually pretty nice. I remember getting in and be like, wow, this is nice. But by today's standards, it's garbage. I mean, like I said, plastic. I mean, this is nice, but it's all plastic. Everything around is it's all plastic. But what are you gonna expect? It's a car from 2011. Oh, we got another. Oh my God, that is a Charger with an SRT plug, but it's a V6. What can you do? Another reason I don't like this car is because the exhaust note is so low. It's not loud at all. Like, you might hear it on the mic. You might be like, it's pretty loud. But for a car like this, it's gotta be louder. Like, it's really quiet. My car's louder than this thing driving, which is a good and a bad thing. But I mean, for 470, it's an SRT. It's gotta be louder. Another big thing about this car that I do like is this transmission. Now, I wish that there was a 6-speed in here with a clutch, but this transmission shifts fast. It's a 5-speed automatic, and it has the slap shifter, so I can slap it to the left, first gear, second gear, third gear, or I could slap it down if I want to and get it back down, so I can, drive it like a manual without actually shifting, which is cool. I mean, if you're into that, but I would much rather have a 6-speed in here with a clutch down on the floor, but that's not how this car is made. Another thing I really do like about this car is these seats. Now, not only does it have, I don't know if you guys can see, the orange stripe right here in the SRT stitching. They're fucking comfortable. Like, let me tell you, like, just stupid comfortable. Alright, we're in a tunnel, we have to, right? But these things are stupid comfortable. Like, they're really comfy. Like, I could go on a road trip with this thing and just sit in it for hours. Like, hours on end. It's really comfortable. And it's really, really nice to be able to sit in a seat like this. It's really, really cool. How is this car? This car's great. Driving this car, it's very tame when you want it to be, but it's a freaking animal when you want it to be as well. I mean, I'm just driving normally. I feel like I'm driving a regular car. Like I said, it's nice to have 470 horsepower under your foot and not use it. Like, yes, also, it's great to use 470 horsepower, but not using it, it creates a kind of... It creates a kind of sense that, yeah, I know I can go fast, but I don't need to right now. It's a weird feeling. A lot of people who drive fast cars know what I'm talking about. Just being able to drive it and just cruise with it and know that you can take almost anything on the road it's fun. How is this thing all year round? We drive this thing all year round. We even drive this thing in the winter. I mean, it's January right now. It's actually kind of warm up here. It's like 40-something degrees. So it's okay right now, but it is cold, and in the rain and in the snow, don't even think about driving this thing. You will get nowhere, like absolutely nowhere. It's actually kind of funny because my dad, who owns this car, was driving home from work, and it was a bad snowstorm. We almost didn't get home. We had at least 3 inches of snow on the ground already. And he gets into the neighborhood right in front of the driveway. Stopped. He stopped right there. He couldn't go anymore. We literally had to get our neighbors and me and my little brother, and we had to push the car in the driveway because it just couldn't move. It's horrible in the snow. You can't get anywhere. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you put a comment down below. We got a lot of crazy stuff planned for the spring and the summer. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram page at motor_junkies_. That's where you get all the first-hand stuff, all the cool pictures of all the cars, where you get all the updates on when I'll be uploading and stuff. So make sure you guys give that a follow, put some likes and some comments down there. Make sure you blow me up over there. Alright, so make sure you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you guys